part 3 of our third section of our Girly Afghan. This week we will be working up butterflies, and to get started we're working on round 17 with our 7th alternate color. I'm using, I believe this is True Blue, it's the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. And to get started, this is a pretty easy round. In our corner chain space, we're going to work a standing half double crochet, and that's going to be the start of a half double crochet V-stitch in this corner. So we need to chain 1 and then half double crochet in that same chain space to make a V-stitch. Now we're working a half double crochet, or sorry, it's actually a back post half double crochet in the next 107 stitches. They're actually all half double crochets. So working in that first one, a back post half double crochet, and we're going to do that across for a total of 107 times. And then you can work that half double crochet V-stitch in your corners. Continue repeating that around. Oops, I skipped one there. Continue repeating that around and I'll meet you at the next corner. Okay, so I just worked 107 back post half double crochets, and then we're at that chain space in the corner. We're working that half double crochet V-stitch, which is a half double crochet, chain 1, and then half double crochet in that same stitch. So continue repeating that around, working 107 back post half double crochet along your one edge, and then when you get to that corner chain space, you're working a half double crochet V-stitch. Continue repeating that around and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round. To finish off, we can join with a slip stitch to our beginning half double crochet, and we're going to use this True Blue in the next round. That completes this round of work. Getting started on round 18, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, that's going to count as our beginning half double crochet. And then for this round, we're in the corners, we're working a half double crochet V-stitch. So half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet in that same stitch. And then we're going to half double crochet in each half double crochet across, so make sure to get that first one. Oh, I missed it. Alright, so there's that first one, and along each edge we should be working 109 half double crochets, and then when you get to the next corner, work that half double crochet V-stitch and work that around, and I will meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round. To finish off, we're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning half double crochet, which was that chain 2. And then that completes this round of work. There it is. We can put a stitch marker in this True Blue. That completes this round of work. Getting started on round 19, I'm going to be using my 8th alternate color, which is Melonberry. And for this round, before we work it, we want to make sure that our 7th alternate color here, that we bring this to the front of our work. Now I'm just going to keep it to the back out of the way so I can show you what to do here. We have a repeat for this round. And getting started on the repeat, we need to work a 3 double crochet cluster in the half double crochet to the left of that 7th alternate color. So there's where we joined. This stitch to the left, we need to work a 3 double crochet cluster. For the first one, I'm working a standing 3 double crochet cluster. So to do that, we work a standing single crochet. And I'm going to leave 1 extra loop on my hook. So I actually have these 2 loops on my hook. And then I'm going to work 2 more clusters in that same stitch. So now I got 3 loops, 1, 2, 3 on my hook. Work another cluster in there with 4 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and draw through all 4 of those loops, and that's the standing 3 double crochet cluster. Next, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to skip over this chain 1 space, working in the next half double crochet, a 3 double crochet cluster. So 3 clusters in that same stitch. With 4 loops on our hook, we're yarning over through all 4 loops, and that's the 3 double crochet cluster. Next, we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip 2 half double crochets, work a 3 double crochet cluster in the next, so 3 clusters. Chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to skip 1 half double crochet, 3 double crochet cluster in the next. So 3 clusters. Next we're going, actually, I believe we have a little repeat within our repeat now. Yes, so we have a little repeat that we need to do 17 times. And the little repeat is to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip 3 half double crochets, so 1, 2, 3. Working in that 4th, we're going to work a 3 double crochet cluster. So there's 1, 2, 3 clusters, yarn over through 4 loops on your hook, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 1 half double crochet, 3 double crochet cluster in the next. So 3 little clusters. Yarn over through 4. That's the little repeat. I've done it once, so I'll show you again. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 3 stitches, 3 double crochet cluster in the next. Chain 2, 1, 2, skip 1 stitch, 3 double crochet cluster in the next. That's the little repeat. I've done it twice now. Continue repeating that across, and I'll meet you when you're done your 17th repeat. Here I am. I just finished my 17th repeat, and I have 1, 2, 3 half double crochets left. Now we want to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to skip the next 2 half double crochets. That's the repeat for this round, and it brings you right back to where we started, where you start the beginning of your repeat here with a 3 double crochet cluster. You can continue repeating that around, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round. I just finished my last repeat with that chain 3, and we skipped those 2 last stitches. And before we join, we want to make sure that we bring that true blue, I believe it's our 7th alternate color, forward. before we join. And to finish off, we're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning triple crochet cluster. We can fasten off this melonberry colored yarn, and that completes this round of work. Getting started on round 20, stitches for this round are worked in the skip stitches from round 18. So this blue round here of half double crochets that we worked, that's round 18. So we're going to be working in these skip stitches. And we're pushing round 19, this one here, to the back out of the way, so we're only working in round 18. To get started, insert your hook back into, this is our 7th alternate color, true blue, and we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. That's going to count as our beginning half double crochet. Now we have a repeat for this round. Getting started on the repeat, we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it says half double crochet in the next 2 half double crochets. So we're going to skip this one, working in these 2, a half double crochet in each. So there's 1, and then 2. Now we're going to, we have a little repeat within our repeat. So our little repeat we have to do 17 times, and it is to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to skip that half double crochet here, and then we're going to work a half double crochet in the next 3 skipped half double crochets. So those 3 right in there, we're working a half double crochet in each of those. There's 1, 2, 3. That's the little repeat. I'll show you again. It's chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip that next half double crochet, and then work a half double crochet in the next 3 skipped half double crochets. I snagged something, hold on. So there's 1, 2, 3. So I've done that twice now. You need to do that a total of 17 times, and I'll meet you at the corner. Just finished my 17th repeat here. Next we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to skip the next half double crochet and then work a half double crochet in those next 2 half double crochets. That's the repeat for this round. Continue repeating that around. On your last repeat, you'll omit this last half double crochet, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round. To finish off, we can join with a slip stitch that second chain, our beginning half double crochet, and that completes this round of work.
Put a stitch marker in your true blue.
Getting started on round 21, I'm going to be using my 8th alternate color, which is Melonberry, and stitches for this round are worked in round 19, and we need to push round 20 to the back out of the way. So round 19 is this Melonberry round, and round 20 was this blue round. I think it's true blue. And what we need to do is we need to bring the Melonberry through those chain spaces to the front, and we're going to be working in these chain 2 spaces and only in those chain 2 spaces. So getting started, I'm going to start in the corner right before where I left off with this true blue. This needs to be brought to the front before working this round. I'll show that at the end when I join. To get started, we need to work 3 double crochet in that chain 2 space. So my first one I'm doing a standing double crochet, and then I need to work 2 more double crochet in that same chain 2 space. So there's 1, 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and then work 3 double crochet in that same chain 2 space. There's 1, 2, and then 3. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we have a little repeat that we're going to work all the way around. There's no corners, there's no differences, it's the same all the way around. So getting started on the little repeat, in the next chain 2 space we're working 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and then 3. Chain 2, 1, 2, work 3 double crochet in that same chain 2 space. So there's 1, 2, 3. Chain 2, 1, 2. That's the little repeat. We're going to work it all the way around. So I'm going to show you again. Working in that next chain 2 space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and then work 3 double crochet in that same chain 2 space. So there's 1, 2, and then 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and that's the repeat. You can continue repeating that around, all the way around, and I will meet you at the end of the round. Here we are at the end of the round, and to finish off, we want to make sure that we bring this true blue to the front. We're going to join with a slip stitch to our beginning double crochet. I can't get it in there. There's 1 and 2 strands. That completes this round of work. You can fasten off this melonberry colored yarn. Getting started on round 22, stitches are worked in the skipped half double crochets from round 20 unless otherwise specified. So round 20 is this blue round right here, so in these skipped stitches we're going to be working in those. And it says when we're working our half double crochets that we want to make sure to work them over top of the chain 2 from round 21. So these chain 2s right here, we're going to be working over top of those when we work our stitches. So getting started, we can put our hook back into our 7th alternate color, which is true blue, and we can chain 2, 1, 2. That's going to count as our beginning half double crochet. Now we have a repeat for this round. Getting started on the repeat, it's to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet in the next chain 2 space from round 21. So right in here, we're making a single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next we want to work a half double crochet in the next 2 skipped half double crochets. So right in here, and we're going to be working right over top of that chain 2. So there's 1, and then 2. Chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 2 space from round 21. Chain 1, Now we have a little repeat within our repeat. We need to do this 17 times, and the little repeat is to half double crochet in the next 3 skipped half double crochets. So in these next 3, working right over that chain 2 space from round 21, we're working a half double crochet in each stitch. So there's 1, 2, and then 3. Chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 2 space from round 21, and then chain 1. So that's the little repeat that we need to do 17 times. I'll show you again. We need to work a half double crochet in the next 3 skipped half double crochets, working right over that chain 2 space from round 21. So there's 1, 2, 3, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 2 space from round 21, chain 1. That's the little repeat. I've done it twice now. You need to do it a total of 17 times, and I will meet you just before the corner. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next we want to work a half double crochet in the next 2 skipped half double crochets. So right in here, and we're going to be working right over top of that chain 2. So there's 1, and then 2. Chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 2 space from round 21, chain 1. Now we have a little repeat within our repeat. We need to do this 17 times, and the little repeat is to half double crochet in the next 3 skipped half double crochets. So in these next 3, working right over that chain 2 space from round 21, we're working a half double crochet in each stitch. So there's 1, 2, and then 3. Chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 2 space from round 21, and then chain 1. So that's the little repeat that we need to do 17 times. I'll show you again. We need to work a half double crochet in the next 3 skipped half double crochets, working right over that chain 2 space from round 21. So there's 1, 2, 3, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 2 space from round 21, chain 1. That's the little repeat. I've done it twice now. You need to do it a total of 17 times, and I will meet you just before the corner. I just finished my 17th repeat, and it brings us before these 2 half double crochet stitches here. To finish off the repeat for this round, we need to work a half double crochet in each of those. So there's 1, 2. That's the repeat. You can continue repeating that around, and on your last repeat, omit that last half double crochet, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here I am at the end of the round. We are omitting that last half double crochet in here because we have the chain 2 at the beginning, and we're going to join with a slip stitch in that second chain. That completes this round of work. We're going to be using this true blue in the next round. Getting started on round 23, we're going to chain 1. Now we have a repeat for this round. To get started on that, we're going to work 3 half double crochet in the chain 4 space. So there's 1, 2, and then 3. Next we're going to half double crochet in the single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and then work a half double crochet in that same single crochet. Work 3 half double crochet in the next chain 4 space. So there's 1, 2, and then 3. Now the rest of the repeat is to work a half double crochet in the next 109 stitches. So working across, starting with this half double crochet, we're going to work a half double crochet in each stitch across. So half double crochet in the next half double crochet, then we have a chain 1 space, work a half double crochet in the next single crochet, work a half double crochet in that chain 1 space, and then work a half double crochet in the next 3 half double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3. Continue repeating that across
until you have 109 half double crochet, and I'll meet you at the corner.
I just finished my 109th half double crochet here in that second. There's these 2 half double crochets where your corners are, and I just finished it right here. That's the repeat for this round. You can continue repeating that around, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Here I am at the end of the round. Now, when I started this round on the video, my pattern told me to chain 1 at the beginning here, which it should have been a chain 2. So I've fixed my pattern, and it's okay if you just work that chain 1. We're going to join with a slip stitch to that chain 1 there. It should have been a chain 2. And that completes this round of work. We can fasten off this true blue, and it'll still be okay if you have that chain 1. It looks just fine, and it'll work for the next round. That completes this round of work.
That brings us to the end of this section. Stay tuned for more. For more crochet patterns, tutorials, and yarn shop, please visit my blog, dearestdebbie.com.